Your time is sacred. Use it on things to the best of your ability that are going to produce the highest ROI. Okay, return on investment for your time, and do it on things that uplift your self-worth. Okay, not deplete it. This is something that I've realized over the last couple of days because I've actually got a job, right? It's really positive. You know what I mean? Like, I'm learning skills, okay, in the automotive space especially. So it's kind of not your typical sort of teenage job. It's really, I love it, right? It's really good. Okay, it's been really great. I've kind of got more shifts lately. It's been really good, but last week I was working nearly every day. Okay, because I kind of said yes. Okay, some of them were half days, and the pay was a lot less than it was on a Sunday. Sunday was actually quite high, like closer to, you know, something that you wouldn't typically think about. But then during the week, it is down to that sort of teenage level. And I was kind of moving throughout the day, and I actually did an 8-hour shift, okay, the other day, and I was kind of thinking like, man, I've got things to do. I've got like 10 3-hour past papers, right? So like 30 hours of math to do. Okay, I have also I have to log my book because I want to get my pay soon, okay, on my birthday, right? So I need to log these hours in because I'm going to have no time in the term. I'm on like 50, 60 hours. I need to get to 120. Okay, so I've got that. I also want to finish like creating my community, my WAP community, which I want to release soon. Okay, I've got these things in mind, and I kind of went through the day. I was like, hold on, I'm using the whole day to work, right? For like, you know, maybe $15 an hour, right? And yes, I'm learning skills. Things are great, but I'm doing it throughout the whole week, and there isn't as much time for purpose. And so that's when I realized that now it's time to sort of cut back on that. That's what I'm going to do next week. I might work 1 or 2 days perhaps, okay, maybe some of them half days. Okay, because again, even after this week, I'm working tomorrow again on the Saturday and then the Sunday, okay, for the whole day as well, which is much greater pay, which I'm I'm pretty fine with that, right? In terms of the pay sort of matching kind of my self-worth and my identity and things like that. But I just think now that it's time to cut back, because even though like there's great price on, you know, Saturday, Sunday, I'm still sort of cutting back on the purpose a bit that I want to achieve and move towards. And that's something that I really think that we need to think about in our lives. This even goes for the people that we spend our time with, because we say yes to everything. And that was me last week. I was saying yes to my boss for absolutely everything. But I feel that sometimes you just need to cut back a little bit so that you can continue to find purpose. And then once you've been able to do that, that's when you can go back and do some more hours, okay, perhaps, and, you know, earn a little bit more, right? That's great. But there needs to be, like, I don't really want to use the word balance, but there needs to be that element of allowing you to continue to find purpose no matter what. That you can go and do the things that that mean the most to you, and also produce the highest ROI. Like for me as well, the other day, okay, as I said, I worked 8 hours like last Tuesday, but then on the Thursday, I had to leave a bit early so that I could train. Okay, so that I could train for football, that I could also then after that, you know, go to the gym and then like study things like that. So these high ROI things, even like that business, that purpose, okay, that is what I need to move more towards. And think about that. That is what has the highest ROI, the return on investment, in terms of the fact that I put in this much time, I'm going to get greater results in the future. It's a compound effect. It's exactly, it'll compound over time. It'll start here and slowly move, and then it'll shoot up the progress. Okay, so that's what's really important, to just think about what things in your life produce the highest ROI. Knowing that your time is sacred, and that will also lift your self-worth. Because there I was kind of going throughout the day and I was feeling, you know, not too bad, but I was kind of moving throughout and I was like, okay, I'm learning skills, great sales, things like that, but okay, I could be going and finding this other purpose. And I was kind of getting a little bit drained, you know what I mean, from 8 hours, right, with a little bit of a break in between. It's quite a lot. And then knowing again that I'm gonna have to train tonight, okay, like train during the night, but then I was also gonna have to try to fit in all of the purpose that I wanted to find in like a small time between like work and training. So it's a whole plethora of different things that came together, and I just wanted to say that your time is sacred. Okay, but that's only if you believe it. Believe that your time is sacred, and then begin to look to use your time for the greater good. Yes, you might be working a job now, but then think about the hours after that, or think about where you might be able to cut back a little bit on the hours. Okay, obviously you still need money to live, things like that. For me, I don't really need it now, but maybe for you, if you're working a job, you might have to, because you have to support yourself, support your family, but then cut back a little bit and try to do the things that are high ROI. Building that physique, because then you could even use that to start a business. But other than that as well, you have, starting a business. You're looking to build yourself financially, allow money to work for you, not you work for money, but allowing income to come to you in your sleep, basically, by you just putting in the hours, working hard, and building something where money can sort of flow to you. You don't necessarily have to work hours for it, but you put in the hours first, and that's when the money will come. Building that sort of business, that online income. But then you also have, for me now, studying. I kind of want to go to uni, right? Look to get a positive sort of job there. But that's also a thing in terms of, as I've said before, an accolade, to do well, to try to get a higher ATAR, have something that will kind of stay with me for the rest of my life. The fact that I did that, having that achievement as well. And not necessarily having that to bump up my self-worth, but that will allow, for an achievement that will mean a lot to me. So that's kind of what I'm viewing now in terms of the time. Just make sure that you're using the time you have for the greater good. Make sure that you're not kind of stretching yourself all the way so that you can't continue to find purpose. If you need to cut back a bit, cut back. And just look to use every moment for the greater good, and in the way that is going to allow you to make the most progress and ultimately improve through Christ and renew your life. So thank you so much for watching this video, because this is something that has really resonated with me, that I felt deeply that needs to be sort of addressed in my life lately. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like or subscribe so that more people can see this content and have a truly blessed day, my friend. Amen.
Yo, I cannot fail if the Lord's with me. Same way if the Lord's with you. Exodus 14 verse 14. I need to be still when the Lord comes through. That's true. Not gonna be easy. Push through the pain like a wisdom tooth. For real. He don't leave us alone. He gave us man's the spirit of truth.